Hey guys, I had a wonderful urotherapy class today, and what never ceases to amaze me is the ingenuity and the creative spirit of the students and the brothers and sisters in this incredible worldwide community, or Ohana. I learned a new protocol today that I was unaware of, though I kind of heard about it, but it was demonstrated by one of my students down in Mexico. And so there are several things that I would ask you to include, you're invited to include in your protocols, equipment, accessories, etc. One, for you guys that are just now starting out on drinking through the nose, sniffing through the nose, excuse me, I just came back from the ocean. Right there. I did some swimming, breathing, and floating in the ocean. So I still got sand all over my hair is the way it is. So one of the things that you'll want to keep handy with you when you're ready to just get started, if you're just new to having urine go up your nose so you can hydrate the 5 sinus cavities, or the reason we take it up the nose, anybody want to venture a guess? And so that it will cross the blood-brain barrier and decalcify the you-know-what, your third eye point pineal gland, the one that looks like a pine cone. So there's several ways you can do it, and the neti pot is not going to get the job done. So you're either going to pour some in your hand, collect some, pour some in your hand, and snort. All right? You can take whatever you can snort up your nose out of your hand. No matter what apparatus you're using, just remember, the whole idea is to not only get it where it's going to go higher in the brain region, but it's going to go behind the sinus regions, and then it's going to drip or swallow, go down the throat behind the mouth and not straight down the mouth. So as some of you know that there's a passageway that connects behind the throat from here versus the mouth. So there's a connection between the mouth and the back of the throat. So here's the devices that we studied in class, and I'm going to tell you about the new one that our water sister from Mexico introduced to me today. One is the pump bottle, right? This holds about an ounce if you're lucky, 3/4 of an ounce. With the, you can see the little inside is the tube that allows you to pump it. So you just spray it in your nose, and as you're spraying, snort. Oh, that's lovely. And whatever drips out of you, don't waste it. Just put it somewhere. So get yourself one of these. Now these and all the other apparatuses, equipment, and devices that we teach about, or that I teach about, you can find it at shivalifestyle.com. That's Shiva like Shiva, S-H-I-V-A, lifestyle.com. The other item worth having around, that's the spray top version, and you have the pump top version. Okay? So as you can see, some come in glass, in amber, cobalt blue, or clear. The other one came in plastic, so they may not be for you. And then you can get one of these. Now this little lovely amber bottle has got 2-year-old evolving urine in it. So this will rock your world. Tell it's been around a while. It almost tastes like soy sauce. And then the new item, and I can't say her name, I won't say her name out of confidentiality. Anybody who's studied with me knows that if you're not ready to go public, much less international like Brother Sage, and you're not ready to be on the stage and to be seen and known by millions of people, then the names are kept anonymous and confidential. So what she came up with is this glass roller tube, and on top is a metal roller ball, and these little jars, they hold about 3/4 of an ounce, are normally used for rubbing essential oils on the body, over the brain, the temples, around the nose. So the idea, which came from her, thank you anonymous sister out there in wherever you live, is filled up with urine. And she says she just carries it with her everywhere, like in her purse, and she'll rub it on her face, she'll rub it over her eyelids, she'll rub it on her, sniff on her nose, she'll put it all kinds of places, wherever you can reach. She even uses it as her alternative deodorant. So if you guys want to have a deodorant, why not get one of these rollers? And urine, or shibambu, is now your antibacterial, antiparasitic, anti-whatever new deodorant. So that's your new whatever you call those things. All right, so you can rub that under your arm. I know it sounds funny. Put piss under your arm and you don't smell like BO. And the ammonia smell outgasses or evaporates rather quickly, particularly if you have some that's been around a while and the ammonia smell has already evaporated. So these items that you saw just now demonstrated are going to be available at shivalifestyle.com. If you're impatient and you can't wait for us to make them available to you through shivalifestyle.com, then you can go directly to Amazon and get one. They usually come in a 4-pack, 8-pack, 10-pack, 12-pack, whatever they come in. So you can do now what she did was she's got some that have urine and frankincense. She puts essential oils in hers. Urine and frankincense, urine and rose oil, urine and geranium oil, urine and wintergreen, urine and peppermint, whatever you want. I wouldn't use peppermint or spearmint because some of those astringent ones, you might space out and forget it, and you roll it over your sensitive areas. You know what I'm talking about. And all of a sudden you're jumping off the chair or you're plopping your head back. So be really careful what oils you choose. It's the same when you're taking a bath. You know this stuff. Do not bathe in peppermint oil. Do not put peppermint oil, oregano oil, basil oil, and I would leave cinnamon out of it too, because once it gets in that certain sensitive areas, you're going to be shooting out of that water, out of that bathtub like that. So be really careful what you put in your water. So once again, you got the pump spray. You got the that's the pump. The other one is the spritzer type, and then the roll-on. So I hope you enjoyed this little protocols video. We still got, in this one course, we still got 3 more classes left. We just started the protocol section. So you're going to learn everything from eye rinses, nose drinking, ear rinses, oral use of gargling, swishing, pulling. You're going to learn about the navel, the belly button. If you didn't know that, there's 72,000 nerve endings in the belly button. It has a chain of nerve systems that runs circuitry all through the body. This is why you're putting urine in your belly button, and some people soak a cotton ball and stick that in your belly button. All right, you'll be doing urine fasting, massages, foot soaks, tongue scraping, enemas, massages, hair. I already mentioned tongue scraping, and enemas, yes, implants, douches, and if you really want to get it in your bloodstream like that, you use injections. Now, if you're a little unsure about urine injections, head out to Matt Chittasena's Telegram group and see how he's been documenting his use of urine injections. If you want the link to the urine injections Telegram group, send me a private message and I'll get you the link on Telegram. Or just reach out to Matt Chittasena through Facebook, Instagram, Telegram, and all those other platforms that he, like his dad, tends to use a lot. So that's it. So this class is going to go 3 more days. It's going to end up on Friday, Saturday, ending on Sunday. And then the next urotherapy course, which is still open to new students, we've got one signed up. If you want to join in, that's going to be May 6th on Tuesdays and Thursdays, May 6th to May 20th, from 9 a.m. Hawaii Standard Time to 12 noon Hawaii Standard Time. For you people in the East Coast, you know that it's going to be 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The class is regularly priced now. It's 15 hours. Each class is 3 hours with a 10-minute break in the middle. So you can go do what you need to and come back. You get handouts, charts, a PDF version of the Manual of Urotherapy Teachers. If you haven't already ordered a copy, I suggest you get a copy anyway. So you're going to know anything and everything about using your urine, how to figure out which part of it to use, all of it. We're going to demystify all the theories and the approaches that people have been using about their urine. For example, the midstream is based on thousands and thousands of years of tradition and superstition from the Damar Tantra. It has nothing to do with the purity and the sterility and the potency of your urine, because we know every drop is precious. So that whole midstream thing, we've already thrown that out the window. So the next class is going to, now if you prepay for the class, it's normally $275. If you prepay now, before May 6th, you save $25. You get all the gifts, all the handouts, all the charts, including the new UT Protocols chart, which is normally found at urinetherapystore.com for $15, but I'll include it in the package if you prepay for the course. So we got room for 5 more students. And what, any other announcements? Yes, we're going to take up again the World Urine Therapy Conference calls. The last one was number 43. That was about 9 months ago. We're going to have another one coming up on a regular basis, I think every 2 weeks, so that you can meet your water brothers and water sisters from all over the planet who want to meet the teachers, the advocates, the writers, the spokespeople, the podcasters, and those that are doing a marvelous job of teaching, supporting, and helping people not only break through any negative associations they have about drinking pee, but also be able to get a good understanding and a handle, no pun intended, on taking this up as a wellness practice and lifestyle. So that's something you're interested in as well. Any one of these guys, including you guys, if you want mentoring and coaching from Brother Sage, doing some kind of collaboration. My time's kind of at a minimum right now. A lot of things being focused on right now. And so private message me, or you can always reach me by phone or email. And to get that information, go to brothersage.com. Once again, here's all the websites you'll need to know about everything, including where the urine therapy directory is if you want to know which teachers live in what country and what city, or if you want to be listed as a teacher, whether you are at the beginning, intermediate, or advanced master level stage. Reach out to me through private messenger or email. And if you want a honorary urotherapy PhD, that's all for now. It looks like we lost the Wi-Fi signal for just a few minutes, guys. All right, let's turn around so you can see the ocean. You got to see the ocean. You got to get in the ocean, swim in the ocean, float in the ocean, sip a little ocean water, which is really plasma with 95 or 97 minerals. Anyway, here we go. There is the ocean. And here's another view of the ocean. It's a wonderful life when you figure out how to live your dream, and your dream is now your reality. Such is my life. You guys have an awesome afternoon. Reach out anytime. Enjoy all the content that you find on these platforms. All the content that I've been pumping out for the last 8 years, all over Facebook, Instagram, Telegram, WhatsApp, X, you name it. I do it for the love, for the joy, for the passion. This is my work and service. And by the way, if you didn't already see the announcement, the 71st birthday, my 71st birthday is coming up May 25th. And a very amazing date on the calendar. It's going to be a historical day. It's on 5/25/25. So if you like to send $5.25, $5.25 or much more, go to paypal.me/Brother Sage, or you can shoot it out through Venmo or Zelle, credit card, etc., etc. Guys, have a great afternoon. Much love to you. Aloha.